Well, hello. Hello.
Hello.
What's our title?
It's probably something. Yeah, something
Vanlife
crazy.
live stream.
Vanlife live.
Vanlife. Well, hello everybody. It's your old boy Young. It's your homegirl NeeNee. And we've been driving all over the place. Why haven't you been streaming, Young? Well, we've just been busy and we've been trying to push and find the little thing exactly. We almost were there today. I mean, what does that mean?
Why is it over there?
That looks hilarious, but that's okay.
That's
whatever.
fine. At least it's not doing the million.
What's up, Northern
times.
Trail Dog? Hello there, Logic Evolution. Hello there. How we all doing? Jacob Shadow Step, there he is. What's going on?
Hi there.
Bart Simpson's first. Hell yeah. What's up, Bart? You can be first, ain't it? Northern Trail Dog, Young and NeeNee. Northern Trail Dog, put him right there, partner. Much love to you.
And thank you so much
We've
for
been
all the pictures.
nothing but just giddy looking at all that. It's so awesome. We got to show those children some pictures, of the two dogs together. The video from when we came, they really got a kick out of it, and they said thank you too. So that was pretty cool. The morning phone call we had was really cool. They were watching, so any rate, hello. Is that Avon 88? Yes, it is. Much love to you though, cousin Kenny. Hey, cousin. Hey, I got a lot of cousins. I got cousins all over the place. Man, my least favorite episode, though, of the Duke Boys was the Cousins episode. When they showed up, and then Christmas came right around that time, and I got the Duke Boys General Lee car along with the Duke Boys figurines. And when I looked at them dead in their face and their G.I. Joe size plastic bodies, I looked at what I thought was going to be Bo and Luke, and it looked like the Cousins to me, and I was pissed. I told my family, I was like, they done sold me the Cousins. Take this shit back. I'll keep the General Lee, but take the Cousins back. And I got rid of them. It wasn't the Cousins. It's just I didn't realize that caricature, like the things weren't that exact in those days, So.
Not like these days. Lauren says good afternoon, Young and NeeNee. How are you?
Hello there, Lauren. How you doing? Good to see you.
Cheryl Dog said raining out there, playing tag with each other inside.
Awesome. Rain sounds great. I would take some rain. I'd take some rain. It's very hot. It's been very hot in Vanlife summer so far for Young and NeeNee. Kimberly Rose in the house. How you doing, love? We're out here driving around. We've had a mission today. If you're going, we'll talk on it a little bit because it's an ongoing mission right now. It's what we're it's what we're doing in the background of everything else that we're trying to do day to day, I guess. But I know we just made a trip to go look at. We're trying to find. Who we got there?
Yeah, let me get caught up. Amen said that 69 Charger is the greatest car in history. Middle sister in the house.
Hello, middle sister. How you doing there? Hello.
What, Lauren? And we got Bob's Adventure in the house, and you guys rock, man.
Shout out to Bob's Adventure. Hope you're doing well, Bob. Your boys out here in the van. Dave's the dude in the house. What's up, Dave?
Vintos in the house. Any highlights of your trip you care to share, guys?
Yeah, the trip we just made today. Okay, so me and NeeNee we're probably, how many months now? Actually.
Several. Since?
I'm gonna say maybe since I realized we weren't gonna be doing much summer shows, so I guess maybe before Ukraine or sometime around there, I started realizing what was happening. Right about that time, I guess. It's kind of since then until now, me and NeeNee have been looking for, and if somebody comes in here, butt in.
Yes, Tapier did show up.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of person you butt in
He
for.
said, good afternoon, Vanimals.
What's up there, Vanimal? Right back at you, Sad Tapier. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
I see a great big one right there.
Yeah, that's Kimberly Rose.
What'd
She
you
said
think?
she's doing good. She's working on her next project. Working Second Life. I create content for the game, for living clothing, for avatars and such. Always love to have your stream running in the background. Hope you guys are feeling great today.
Hey, that's pretty cool, Kimberly Rose.
That's wicked.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. I would love to see what that's about at some point. Somehow. Let's figure that out.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Cheryl Dog said there's Cooter's Corner in Tennessee. We think heard it's a cool place.
Cooter's Corner?
Cooter's Corner.
Repeat that.
Cooter's Corner.
Cooter's Corner.
Yeah.
One more time.
Cooter's Corner.
Cooter's Corner is what he said. No, I've never been there.
I've never been there either.
What was the name of it?
Cooter's Corner.
Cooter's Corner. We're gonna have to check that out. I like that.
Cooters. Hey, Robert Davis.
Two-word alliteration.
Hey,
What's going on, Robert Davis? I don't got any ice cream. I don't got nothing. Robert, you're probably gonna want to come back in a little while. We're just driving. What are you up to, Robert? Much love. Who was that? You said somebody else.
TJR.
TJR RJT.
Yeah, you got it. You didn't have to look if you
I don't have to look
got it.
anymore. I know who it is.
And Lauren saw you
Hold on,
in
TJR.
Instagram messages earlier today.
Lauren, that's between you and me.
We went to Cooter's Corner. That's
Wait.
where that car is.
What car?
From Eastbound and Down, or from Dukes of Hazzard, I mean.
Wait, I thought it was in Branson.
Okay. No, we went to the one in... Where were we when we went there?
We went to Cooter's
we went
Corner.
to one of them.
I think we were probably at Cooter's Corner. Wait a minute, what?
Remember there? We went
When you're
that
from
shop?
Georgia, it's hard to recall what generally. You know,
Yeah.
so
Where the hell? That was Tennessee. It was by Opry.
I mean, you got me. You're
With Ray Ray.
Ray. Okay.
We went there.
We went to Cooter's Corner. I've been there. What was the name of it?
Cooter's Corner.
It's Cooter's Corner, and I've been there. Yeah. True story.
And Cousin Kenny said there's a bar in New Orleans named Cooter Brown's.
Shout out to that place. Little CB. I'll get down with CB.
At Cooter Brown's. It was totally Nashville.
It was Nashville. That was Cooter's Corner. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to a Northern Trail Dog. Now, there's two cats that probably get along.
Hell yeah.
Those are two cool cats right there.
We're in the voice. I'm gonna do my best Ray Ray. Hell yeah. That was pretty good, right?
It's good. There's a lot more soul on it or
Cooter
something.
Brown showed up, so did someone call me?
Good God Almighty, Cooter Brown.
It's getting crazy.
I'm gonna call you
Too many
CB for short.
Cooters.
It's just easier. CB, how you doing there?
Cooters.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, I'm so cute.
I'm so cute in the house. Hello. Well, I'm so cute. Here we are. Find ourselves on another long drive that we just, well, it's mostly over now. Me and NeeNee got up early this morning, and we drove from Upper Illinois or in the backdrop of everything else we've been doing. Just occasionally, if you were to talk to anybody that's hung out with us in the last month or two and say, what was Young and NeeNee like? They'd say, when they're streaming, they're super cool, but when they're not streaming, they're on their phones.
They're all business.
I'm not usually like that, but for the past couple months I have been, and I'm kind of getting over it. I don't really want to do it too much anymore, so I've passed my share of doing that on to NeeNee. So now NeeNee got no time for much looking up at all, guys, because we were both on it a lot, so to double that workload had been a lot. So once she doubled that workload up and was doing all the looking, and I was doing all the, sweet tea,
Yeah, what were you doing?
shrimp cocktails, luxury pet, just hanging out with dogs, and getting to know cool guys like Northern Trip.
Speaking of cool, the hair.
You feeling
The
it?
chops.
You're feeling it.
The white collar shirt and those hip
Who's feeling
glasses
it?
make you look cool, young, said Jimmy.
Hell yeah, Jimmy. Jimmy's stock is on the rise in the chat, guys. Get ready. Get ready.
Cooter Brown said, Cooter here to help you guys out. Ingles
Oh, yeah,
family
Cooters.
in the house.
Hello, Ingles family. How you doing? Sorry we hadn't been live much last night or this morning, but I'm getting close to the point of what I've been. You know how we do here, guys. Before we run, we got to walk. Before we put on our pantyhose, we got to shave our legs. So I'm warming this story. I'm priming this story up.
And his legs are silky smooth.
Silky smooth, guys. That's not true. Neither are hers, mind you.
Well, I showered today, so.
Nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. So, who's that right there? That's Cousin Kenny. What about
Any place called Cooter gotta be good.
I'm down with that. So we've been thinking. We look at all of the fun we have, like when we're streaming. We look at like what was the most fun things recently, or what was the most this or that. And a lot of you guys heard me say this thing already, this equation we're working by. But I would definitely say all the road trips are always fun, right? Like road trips are incredible. We're Scuff Vanlife Live. We're always rolling. We're always on the move, trying to go somewhere and do something for the most part, until we get somewhere and we hang out for a week or maybe two here and there. We had Dave's and Dudes, incredible. We had a great time. Everywhere we go, we have a good time. for the most part, it's like that's what the channel does. That's where we travel, we go see things and do it. But there was a time on this channel when we sat in the woods for 30 days. Remember that, guys? It's been way back there at the start of it. It was a simpler time, just right after the whole thing. You know, right when this whole thing started. Shout out to Angus Wagus. This is the first moments with the whole, right when we got back from Ukraine and all this stuff. We went out onto this property in Georgia, and me and NeeNee were just kind of hanging out there. And everybody said, "Hey, do this, build this. Hey, let's dig a hole to China." I believe actually China was where they wanted us to dig a hole to. It wouldn't have been a good idea, but we would try, you know. But what me and NeeNee would always come up to, past just kind of putting some rocks together on the ground, which we could disperse for a fire pit if we needed to. If somebody raised hell about it. We didn't fuck with the place. We didn't chop down trees too much or, you know, fool with it. But we thought, it might be a good idea for another time. Because everywhere that we were, in Fam for Life, Goldie Cobb, hell yeah. What's up, Goldie Cobb? Goldie Cobb. I'm trying to figure out a way. We were trying to make pure gold. That might make sense, but we're still working on that. Shout out to Goldie Cobb. How's it going, Nippy? Good morning.
Nippy.
Busy morning here, guys. You know, I really should start from the top. Now that everybody's coming in here.
Yeah, well, let me get caught up first, if you don't mind. Robert Davis had said, "What would we do without me? NeeNee, we'd probably be running around the woods like cavemen."
That's
Funny,
right.
'cause that's kind of what we want to do. Bob said, "Yeah, you have to tease the story. Don't give away the ending too quick."
It's not even that much of a story is the best part, Bob. I'm making shit up as I go.
Do you remember sending Lauren a picture in Instagram messages yesterday?
Yes, I told her I was going to eat watermelon for comfort, and she replied to me and straight to my face says, "No, you can't eat watermelon. Don't eat watermelon or pancakes because you only got one tooth."
What? You didn't even mention pancakes. Damn.
I'm not so much worried about pancakes or watermelon as I am my fragile ego, NeeNee. I realize there might be a tooth or two missing. I realize that. But to go all the way out and say you ain't got but one tooth, you know, from like one of my best, closest friends, well, it was a reality check, guys. Ain't fooling Lauren. No pancakes and watermelon for me, I guess. Dang it. Even though that'd be like the easiest thing to eat. Lauren, can't we rule out like, I don't know, what's some kind of thing? Something I don't eat?
like.
Butterfinger? No, you really got to have a tooth to dig into what?
Along the way.
Crustaceans without taking them out of the shell.
Yeah.
Like, I won't do that, Lauren. I'm not going to be eating that. But watermelon and pancakes, possibly together.
Those are good. Ooh, watermelon.
What you got there, Hannah?
Terry Grant is sending his love from Montana.
What's up, Terry
We got a
Grant?
Canadian guy in the house.
Canadian guy. How you doing there, Canadian guy? Can't wait to come see Canadian guys.
He said no sweets.
No sweets?
That's what she must have meant.
That's what she meant. Or I won't have no tooth.
Cousin Kenny, it says you're heading to a spot in the woods somewhere where there's decent reception.
Ooh, wow.
Okay, back to the story.
Back to the story at hand. This Kenny guy is good, isn't he? Wow. So, we get up bright and early this morning. I mean, I really should start from the top here. Since for a while now on the backdrop of what's going on, you know, streaming everything, anytime we got a couple minutes, we're looking now. We've always been looking here for where is a spot for about as cheap as you can buy an acre, recreational, away from people, not over, I mean, I'm talking 1,500 and just a little bit somewhere where you can go.
And we could yell as loud as we want and nobody's going to be mad.
And it has 4G service.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what we've been looking for. We have gone and seen several things. We've gone and seen things that are, you know, I said a strict thing on this. I said, listen, this isn't going to be a place that passes a perk test. This isn't going to be a place that has power. This isn't going to have sewer.
It's not a
This is a parking spot.
It's 2:20 p.m.
It's 2:20 p.m. Quick shout out to Cooter Brown. It's just a thing because, like right now, everywhere we'll go, we're on the highway or we're in the parking lot of something, or we're around, you know. So we need that escape spot, but we don't want to go renting a house. We don't want to abandon van life because we have too much fun with it. But we thought if we could find one spot somewhere recreational that had service, that we do it. We thought, well, that'd be pretty easy because we're looking there everywhere. I mean, it's everywhere. You can buy as long as, but here's the problem. We've gone to some immaculate locations. Today was no exception. Today had been. Today hurt, guys. Today hurt. Because in our little budget thing, which is, and I only say that because it's useless other than for what we're going to do with it, and we don't hunt. Maybe sell it to a hunter or something. But this place was gold, man. It had it was, I can't even really get into it too much, but it had its own little bridge, and it was just this forgotten about part of this old forgotten about town, and it was perfect. And we had 4G internet, hyperlapse. I was doing a vlog on, hey, I think we found it. We've been talking to the guy. It was in our price range. Everything's perfect. He was excited. And we got there, and boom, no service. It went straight up.
3G.
Not even 3G. Brought up some like 1X, nothing, and all over like the exact area, the whole area. And so that's just what happened. So we were these close to a parking spot. We could pull in and could have made we could do anything. Blow things up, paint, music, whatever. Have people come over, do whatever. It would have been cool. A parking spot mostly. A place to go so that we don't inconvenience other people, but it doesn't put us back in, renting and utilities and all of this and the wash and the kids and all. Keep doing what we're doing, but lock that one down, and then we would set our sights on something on the other side. And then with a few spots around the country, people like us could move very nicely, crash with friends along the way, but know that somewhere down there is a spot we could go that will work out. And you say, well, why don't you just go rent a room sometimes?
Oh, boy.
Not right now. You don't want to do that.
No.
And I'm not getting into the story.
Real quick, Abley House is here.
What's up, Abley House?
Said I wouldn't worry too much about service. Starlink and other nano satellite companies will solve this issue in the next year or so. Sorry we missed y'all. We're sorry too. And
I'm sorry.
It has been a crazy past few days.
Within the next year or so, that is the thought. We're so wrapped up in right now because, it's the live stream. But yeah, I feel you. And we didn't think about that today. We're like, well, we could. And truth be told, we did talk when we talked with the Trail Dog. Yeah.
He's got to cook some food. He'll be listening.
All right, Trail Dog. Much love and thank you once again.
And we should probably take this.
Yeah, let's take this grub roll. Dance roll. Truth be told, we did kind of leave it with the guy of, well, if you can get a fiber internet connection on this property, we'll do it. That's kind of what we said. And I mean it, I think, because it's pretty groovy.
And if anyone out there knows anything about streamers using Wi-Fi and fiber internet, make
I'd be
sure
curious because we only stream on data on our freaking our cell phones. That's what we use. So we just don't ever use the other stuff. So I don't know to trust it. And anytime I try to stream on people's Wi-Fi, it's usually scuffed. But anyway, that's what we did today. So we just drove like 4 or 5 hours to go see something, and then we're turned around and we're turning you back on in the last little part of our drive. So, and I'm just saying, mostly updating and saying hello and everything, knocking around a little bit. Yeah, we're definitely missing you, but we always like to have something going on. But right now, the thing going on is it's intangible. It's tough to, it is for us right now, and it's tough to share because it's such a.
Excited to get in the left lane.
Some things you can live stream, and some things really shouldn't. So, and like this morning, had that worked out, it wasn't the thing to do. And we did talk about it. Wouldn't have been able to stream anyway. There wasn't any service there. But the search goes on, and it may not have it. This summer may roll by, and we may not ever find anything that works on those things, and we may say, "Fuck it," and just keep rolling. If we can get to cool temperatures again, that's probably the better bet anyway.
Yeah, I think we have to turn.
Got it.
Jimmy said, "So looking for Shangri-La." Bob said,
"I'm not looking for it."
You can sign up to beta test Starlink right now, by the way.
Hello.
Interesting. Foxy Lady, she's hi, NeeNee Young. We drive and head back Chicago area. We got Sherry Young in the house.
Sherry Young, how you doing there? Foxy Ladies in the house? I'm sitting here thinking on this Starlink thing, and I'm sitting here
and Abley House said service is supposed to be available in Northern America later 2020, worldwide 2021.
Oh, dude.
Said hopefully it happens fast, and he thinks it will. Ooh. That would be a game changer.
Smoking blunts. That's awesome.
JD, it's not my birthday yet. Next month. Oh wait, what's the date today? Exactly 1 month from today, in fact. Bryn, I guess the thing is, you know, it's not like the property's gonna have a house with air conditioning and kitchen, but it's somewhere where we could.
No, yeah, just a parking spot and a place where. And we probably honestly wouldn't even spend that much time there, but I would definitely spend sometime this summer, like if she and I just wanted to go out and like camp and do our thing without being trespassing and without, you know, that was a stressful month for she and I. Nobody ever really even, like, that didn't get commented on at all. To me, that was the content, but that was what was crazy about it, and it was stressful. And you know, and then when you go anywhere, if you're at someone's place, I mean, you know, things happen, you can get, you know, so you guys understand what we're talking about here. It's not rocket science for a little thing. We'll see, but I don't know. It seems to me that when you find these spots, services in there, and the Starlink and all that,
it would be a game changer.
It's an intangible
now, so we can test it. You know?
Yeah, but we'll see. You know what? But that's what we've done all day. We literally just walked into Shangri-La. It was beautiful. I mean, it was absolutely gorgeous. It was amazing that something like that would be available for such a thing like that. But and it was just somebody that knew somebody. We knew somebody. You know, kind of thing. It's not even a listed thing. You just have to, you know. But we met so many people now talking. They'll call us and say, "Hey, this guy's got this. If you want to go look at it." Yeah, it's kind of interesting. But I'm not getting into anything over that. So that's all it really was. So we saw it all coming together though, man. It was kind of cool. Let me get close. Get a satellite phone, yeah. Well, we're not going to do any of this if it doesn't work when we can do it. You know, I'm not really looking at it as for the future. I think it really is a right now thing. So, you know, we don't really need to do it, I guess is the thing. We just need to do it right now in the summer because it's hot and we need some shade and some spot where we could set up a generator and run what we need to run without being on a campground where you can't do this and you've got all these rules and people, you know, you don't park here. Somebody's in the handicapped park. You know, then I ordered a diet and all these things, you know, don't want any of that. But that's what it is. We got not a really good plan on that, Foxy Lady. Not yet. We could have. It really will. And sad, when that moment, when I actually see it work, you know, and when I pull up 1080 and it works, or I can pull up 480, 700 and it works, then, yeah, there's going to be so much available and everything out there, and we'll all know about it pretty quickly and what spots will have the best. So, yeah, it'd be easy to find something then, but right now it's not easy. And I don't have faith that it really will hit. I don't, you know, is Starlink going to be one of these things where like, they turn it on and it solves all problems? I don't think so. But is it going to be something that turn it on, it's going to solve a lot of problems, but it's still going to have some holes? I bet that's close. So you go finding something now, and then you end up living in the spot with a hole. Yeah. There's something. There's always going to be. Oh, there's a satellite in the way of Starlink on your spot there. So between 5 and 10 p.m. you just won't have service because of the moon. Or I don't know, guys. We'll figure it. I'm not going to blame the moon, but I am going to pump some gas. I'll be right back. What'd you say? So let's do a magnetic. How you doing? Where the video is coming out. Yeah, both aged so much. Why have we aged so much? I don't really have an answer for that question. Have you aged? What I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm 43 years old. I mean, why is that important? What is your name? Sherry Young. Why is that an important thing? It's weird. We deal with the inners of people. I'm not so much worried about appearances here. If you are, perhaps another chat would be best. Your brother lives Colorado. Do you want all of us to keep our ears open on anywhere? It's just I'm not very likely to drive there. I'm in Illinois. I'm in Michigan, Indiana area. Indiana's probably, recreational weed states are probably the best for us, like probably the best move. Oh, I gotta pump gas, guys. We just pumping, man. Oh. Ooh. What about adding satellite in? I don't know, Goldie, on all that kind of stuff. Like, that's what the dude was saying. He's like, there is a pole. Maybe you could get, if I can get power, maybe you can get this. And I told him, yeah, if you can make that happen, we'll do it. I would do it. But I just think that's a lot of like. And then when you're talking about this price range, like, there's nothing to aggravate somebody at a guitar store more that works there than you coming in, taking $100 fucking guitar and looking down the neck of it and doing all. It's not straight. It's $100 fucking guitar. You want a real guitar? Pay $2,500 for it. So it's the same thing with all this stuff. Like, oh my God, this person wants this and this on a, some cheap little thing. Come on, man, I got better. Somebody will just buy this and throw it in their damn portfolio, or put it in their files. That's all this thing is. So when you find it, for us, it kind of has to have everything and just work and just jump into it. Because I don't want to, look down the neck of a $100 guitar. All right. How much you put?
30.
Hell yeah.
Particles, no thank you. Oh, Chris Jackson in the house. What's up, Celestial? Some muff pie.
Oh.
It's like someone flicking the glass on a $40 bong.
Pretty much. Thank you. When you're understood, everything makes so much. It's all just so easy. Hit your hands.
I did. Yeah, I just soaked them.
All right.
Did you say hi to Buffalo Joe Montana?
Is he in the house?
He's in the house.
Where's he at?
He's up a little bit. Or realistic.
What's up, Declan fan? Or realistic in the house. How you doing? Sorry, I actually saw you last night, and I tried to go live, but NeeNee went to sleep. And when I turned on the lights in the back, the only thing that stopped me was I couldn't stop the fucking lights from flashing, because you have to have somebody back there to hold it and somebody push the button. And I was too tired, so then I just passed out. Yeah, right there. But
And Star Queen is here.
It's got Star Queen now, yeah. Corey, how you doing there?
Can we get a hold of Richard? I want his space planes. Go take her.
Good idea, Celestial.
You call him up, arrange it, we'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just saw a name I didn't say hi to yet. Ellen Kramer.
Ellen Kramer in the house.
Really?
Yeah, Corey. Ellen.
Sherry says we look older than she remembers.
I already sorted her out, I thought.
Rude. Oh, good.
I already sorted her out one time.
He says, shout out to the honky tonk man.
Alright.
Brent says, when are we getting a NeeNee and Young stream concert?
Well. Girls come straight at me.
Yeah.
Stop. What you trying to do?
Lady, I'm driving here.
That's a good question. That is a good question. I saw some of my friends at a Scuff Beetle show yesterday. The guys down in Georgia, ones we played with and everything,
What?
they did a show. They had a show somewhere.
Oh, snap.
Which way?
Right.
Right. So it makes me feel like my August stuff maybe might happen. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that is
Which would be awesome. Which, I'm going in.
And then it's on the left after the light. Rat-a-tat in the house.
Hell yeah, rat-a-tat. How you doing, brother?
Bob's out of here. We'll see Bob's adventure.
Bob, have a good one.
He's got to go film.
Do it.
Get
Get that footage, Bob. Now check out Bob's adventure. I like that. I wouldn't say Van Venture, but adventure. I like that.
Say it, Declan.
You know, man. I think he's finished moving in. That'd be my best guess. You're in there now, aren't you? Yeah, he's doing a stream. I caught you yesterday. I caught Rat-a-Tat's stream yesterday. It was my thought was the part I saw he was playing drums or setting up drums. We were driving. I just turned it on for a second and I listened. I could hear audio was clear. The picture looked good, but it was doing. You know how sometimes it will do choppy on here. His was doing smooth choppiness, which makes me think it's like a RAM issue or something. I wonder what he was streaming. I don't know. Could have been a setting issue. I don't know. But it was odd. Me and NeeNee were both listening to it. Like, what's going on right here? Because the service was there. He had good service and he had good audio, and the picture wasn't disintegrated. It just was doing a lot of freeze frame, and that happens to us on Streamlabs sometimes when we need to uninstall Streamlabs and reinstall a new version of Streamlabs on our phone. And then, so maybe I would suggest that for Rat-a-Tat, that uninstalling Streamlabs and reinstalling and making sure you got the latest version. If that was happening the whole stream, I don't know. Maybe I saw we were only in there for 3 or 4 minutes. I saw the part where it was doing that. I don't know, but I know he was starting his streams. Who I'm talking about is Rat-a-Tat. He's a friend of ours. He's a drummer, and he lives in Milwaukee. And he's getting his streaming going. He's moved into a new spot, and he's, you know.
He said, "Okay, cool." So
that's probably what it is.
Do that. The crazy car in the house. Nate Detroit.
Yeah, Nate Detroit. The crazy car.
Says we need a crab dance. Foxy Lady said, "Have we heard anything from Northern? Curious how the first night went."
He was just in here. We've been inundated with pictures, which we love. Inundated with messages and updates. I mean, and the funny thing is, you know, it feels more like it's not like that. Like if you ever did this kind of thing before, like somebody feels like, oh, I'll let you. I think we're going to continue to hear from him for a long time, and that's my hope, is that for the coming years that I keep getting updates and we'll stay in contact. We'll send him pictures of other ones if we see them. But no, he's been super cool. He's
adjusted,
completely transparent and just awesome about the whole thing, and it was awesome. So, and you know, for myself, I ain't really seen this typed in the chat many times, but if you ever see PB type chat is satisfied, I can walk away from the situation and get a good night's sleep, and that's what happened on that stream yesterday. So yeah, Trail Dog's legit. Can't really. I don't think we could have picked a better person out of fairy tale. You know, like that was it, man. That was the one.
He's adjusted already. Like him and the female husky are best friends. She even.
This is what melted the heart right here.
She loved him
initially
so much.
when he first got there, he was a little timid and wouldn't eat, and then what?
And then she picked her food up from her bowl and mouth fed it to him.
She fed him, and then he started eating.
Yes. They share bowls, food bowls, water bowls, and he said they just all day playing tag. So precious. Rat-a-Tat said, "I'm afraid to do a software update on my streaming phone, and the new version of Streamlabs is not working."
He's worried that if he updates everything, it won't work. Yeah, I mean, that's legitimate worry. I'd have to watch more of the stream to see if it already isn't working, because from what I saw, it might be a little. I don't know. I couldn't tell. I'll watch more of it. Don't do anything. I'll check it out. Go pull it up. Actually, we can scroll through it and see.
He said, "Come on, bro." I'm so serious, Foxy, and all the photos have been incredible. The landscape he's on is just gorgeous.
yeah, it's a beautiful little thing. Whole thing went together nice.
Yeah, so now we need this next phase to come together nice.
That's what we were working on, but it starts taking us. That's our battle. Is like we do so much on stream because there's not much else personal going on, like in terms of stuff that we can't share. But when we're doing this kind of thing like today, you can't really because you know what I mean. It's like the worst thing to do would be house hunting on live stream. That might be fun, probably to watch, but the potential for mayhem is gotta be close to some threshold that we don't want none of. So, so we kind of have to do it in spurts. So I think I'm done for a little bit now. And the dog was a good break from it. Everything, so we try to balance it out. If we go too many days down that rabbit hole, we find ourselves a couple days without streaming. We're like, oh shit, we're out here doing this thing and not doing what we've been doing for years. So. But for this thing, that's really the point. If not for streaming, we wouldn't be looking for something like that, I guess is what I'm saying. But anyway, that's what we did today. It was party.
We got Virgie and Dragon in the house.
What's up, Virgie? What's up, Dragon?
Yeah, it was meant to be, Foxy. It really felt it. Renta said it worked fine when I got to my apartment, so I'm thinking it might be the service at the studio.
There you go. I think you're right, because you were definitely at the studio, and I was worried about that. Was it on the Wi-Fi at the studio or something? Can I get that hook or rehooks? Almost found it. Almost. It's better to. It's all a learning process, though. Even though it's frustrating to drive 4 hours or something with 4G full service, and then the last 2 seconds where you actually need to be at. I mean, that happens. That's live stream. But you learn a little something each time.
There's all the ice left.
Went fast, didn't it? My neck.
Yeah. Trail dog. Oh hell yeah, he's here. Just letting Foxy know it's all good there. Vagabond!
Vagabond in the house. What's going on?
It's a happy weekend.
Why don't I see Vagabond? Where is he?
We must have passed it.
Oh shit.
PB said Robert wants ice cream and I want to go swimming.
Well, guys, we all want things. How you doing, Vagabond?
Goldie wants to smoke and chill by the river. Oh my god.
You guys don't understand.
Swimming,
this
river.
spot, oh my god, there was a little bit of a bridge there, a river that was I just didn't have a damn bit of service. Not even a phone call could be made. It was so bad. It was so bad on service. I couldn't believe it. It was like some kind of geographical fucking 4G oddity. It was
great. Sorry.
I couldn't even believe it. I looked at NeeNee, I was like, you got to be kidding me.
He told me, he's like, as soon as you went quiet, I knew it was
I was
bad.
like, oh man. Anyway, guys, we're going on about something we're not describing well enough, so there's no. Anyway, there it is. Chris, yes, I did say it about a million times. How you doing, Chris Jackson? I know he's out there somewhere. I hope so, anyway. What do we got here?
That's Corey. He's talking to Foxy Lady.
All right.
He said, how old are you? You don't mind me asking. He's 28. He's looking for good places to go. Bike riding, street mountain, if you got any suggestions.
Nice.
He installed a hideaway hitch on his Miata. He said it's funny as hell to see a bike rack on a Miata.
Hell yeah.
Virgie said, did you get the pics in Discord? The ones of the dog? Yes.
Beautiful, Virgin. Thank you.
Thank you.
I will cherish those. Very nice. It was so cool. It was like having a dog for 2 days. That's pretty much what it was, but it was nice. It was very fun.
Hello, Frank Havern.
Amazing how attached you can get to something in 2 days.
And July's good birthday month there, Frank. They represent. Oh, Foxy's like, I'm 40, but don't tell anybody. In the Black Mountain area in Henderson.
7 miles.
On a bike though. But
Okay.
yeah, running, that's different.
On a bicycle, I don't even believe I've gone that. I don't know. I took a bike from. I reckon I probably got close to Atlanta from Griffin. But I never was like a 10-speeder, nothing like riding on a Blazer or something. You know?
Oh, that would be like twice the work.
Go all the way up 1941. I've probably done that.
Holy cow.
That's about it. Get to about there, but not not driving to Atlanta, but up Terra Boulevard.
Okay, yeah, Virgie was talking about the dog pictures. She's keeping them for herself too.
Hey, that's awesome, Virgie. That was cool, Virgie. Animals are so cool, man. They're innocent. It's like, the older I get, the more I just like that. Just be around things that are too innocent to hate, and just not. It feels good. It's probably blissing out, and missing all the crazy shit in life. But honestly, man, I kind of more days go by, the bigger appreciation I got for just something that.
See you, Foxy. Have fun. She's out of here. She's going swimming. We got James Kemchek in the house.
What's up, James?
Tito.
We in the house. Tito. He's on the road. He's out there. He's doing his thing.
I love how everyone spells it though, like sweet tea and toe.
Yeah. He's getting a little stank on his Tito. That's what he's doing right about now.
Dragon says, Young, do you remember David Justice when you were a kid?
Yeah, I remember him. Like a hell of a baseball player. Yeah. What happened to him, Dragon? What happened to that guy?
Lauren says, Young, we are not saying dang it in Discord or Instagram messages. Remember cruise ship to St. Thomas?
Lauren, those three things got nothing to do with each other, but I hear you loud and clear. I do remember the cruise ship in St. Thomas. I'm going to try not to use the word dang it in any messages on Instagram. Just said it. And I'm pretty much done with Discord. I'm not even going to go in there anymore, Lauren. You've talked me out of Discord as a whole. I didn't know it. They were saying things like that in there. Now it all makes
What
sense.
Were they saying?
Well, I didn't know that Discord is like, they say things like that on there. Like
Like what?
Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. But I'm serious. I'm not going on there no more, Lauren. I'm done with that. You won't see me in Discord ever again. I'm not going in there. Done with it. I didn't realize it was, I didn't realize what it was. I mean, hell, I'm born in the 70s, dog. What do I know about? I have a bunch of weird-ass people in there using words like dang it, jello, and all this fruity talk. I don't know. I'm done with that. You won't find me anywhere but Instagram direct messages from now on. That's where I'll be. Yep. When you think of Instagram direct messages, think of Young.
We got Michelle Nudes in
What's
the
up,
house.
Michelle?
Hey, Michelle.
Speaking of, how you doing, love? Much love.
Goldie said, what about Dale Murphy?
Oh, that's my man. Dale Murphy was the man. Dale Murphy, if you're from the South and you live close to Atlanta and you was rooting for the Braves in any way, which I most certainly wasn't much of a baseball player, catch and throw with the same hand, guys. Can't do much with that. I mean, you can, but it didn't feel like it, I guess. But I never really gave too much of a. I got into it past that. But Dale Murphy was a hell of a hero there.
I'm glad you know these people, because I don't.
Oh no, these are heroes. True heroes.
Corey says, how long till you kids come back to Vegas? I'd love to meet you too.
At some point, it's definitely it'll happen eventually, but it's not on our. We don't have it probably like a plan for it. Is what I'm saying. We don't have any plans for it, so I don't know. We'll see. Like,
You really never know. Something could come up, and next thing you know, we're heading that way.
But that's kind of what I'm talking about. Like after doing our drive and everything's closed, and everybody's opening back up. We were in Chicago here; it's opening back up. It just feels like I don't know. There's something. I don't think we're done with the peace part of it yet. It was kind of nice. So it'd be nice to have a little escape here and there. But like going to Vegas or going to LA and all the stuff. Whoa!
Jacob!
It's got to be where we're getting hair
Let's see.
right there. What did it say?
I gotta take them off of there so I can play the music. Let's see.
We can play over here, right?
Oh yeah, duh, God.
idea, Jacob. Really, I mean, truth be told, I'm just kind of bumping around right now. We kind of, I don't want to say we messed up by coming back east too quick, because we didn't. Everything that's happened is proof we were supposed to be where we are. So, I don't know, that's why we're kind of like in Illinois, kind of going from city to city in a way.
One, Virgie thought you were serious about not being in Discord. Don't worry, he'll be in there.
I'm joking, yeah.
He'll be in there.
Lauren, it's a big thing. She was like,
where are we supposed to post pictures?
I'm joking, guys. I'm totally joking. Listen, everybody goes off on the Discord thing. There's a browbeating murder, blah, blah, whatever, man. And then, you know, whatever you got. You got MySpace, you got Facebook, you got Instagram, you got Twitter, you got Discord, you got anything, and you can use them all for whatever reason you want. You want your family and shit on this, you want your friends on this, whatever it is you're doing, selling your shit on this. Go post wherever you want to post, but you find me in our Discord, or you find me on Instagram or YouTube. That's pretty much it. The Facebook stuff is, you know.
Hello, Charles Richardson. Ruby Cat wants us to go back to Georgia.
I enjoyed that, Ruby Cat, but we part of the other side of this is like, you know, we potentially get in a lot of trouble in Georgia and Tennessee, live streaming and doing what we do. We kind of have to become teetotalers to pull off what we do down there, because, or maybe not, I don't know, but it just seemed super hot the last time. I don't mean temperature, it just seemed hot on us last time we were down there, which is why neither one of us has a desire to go, because it's like, we don't get in trouble here, but we get in trouble there. Okay, I'm not going there. I'll stay over this way for now until that comes out of the last millennium and into the more present one. It's about how I think I feel now. I mean, even in, you know, can't say, oh, you won't go to the South. There's every town in the South's got parts of the South, and the people that live there won't go in. And so, if that makes sense if you think about what I'm saying. So, yeah, we're not right now. Not right now, I don't think. I think I'm all good. And it's be nothing but hot down there right now. I love Georgia. I was born there, I was raised there, but
I love it too.
It's just back-asswards right now. It's not for what we do. If, you know...
And Virgie said it's a war zone right now down there.
Yeah, all that's going on too.
Jacob's down at his uncle's and he's playing the gambler. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you're playing the gambler at your uncle's?
Gambler. Corey said 90% of Vegas is open now. He looks forward to when we get there eventually. Loves the streams, loves the music.
Hey Corey, that's real nice. I appreciate it. We actually did talk about Vegas today, but that's exactly what we said about it. We got it. We do have to go there at some point. But we were talking about when we might do it, and we kind of said, at some point. I don't know. I'm not gonna make a straight trip for it. I think we said it'll come across, it'll happen. But yeah. Today we're driving in Illinois, driving back from way down South Illinois. And tails between our legs today. But honestly, not really. We learned some things, you know, maybe better questions to ask each time. Sometimes you can always ask the person, do you have cell phone service on the piece of property you're selling? And every time they'll say, oh yeah. And you get down there. But I really think the guy that I met today, I probably could have said, hey, could you download Streamlabs and try to open it? He was hip enough, he would have gone, gotcha.
I think so too.
And unfortunately, I think we could have done this with this guy. Now I know, but that was the only spot he had for sale.
Watch a YouTube video while you're standing
Don't
there.
stand and watch a YouTube video.
And then if they're like, what? Then we gotta drive with it.
Yeah.
A Yugi, what?
Right.
Starlink won't work for you guys anytime soon. There are ground terminal issues. They need their modem, which will have motion issues. Not good for Vanlife. But so it'd be more once we're on a place, and then we could.
It's gonna have holes for a while. It's not, you can't count on it for a while. It's an incredible thing to point and say, hey, we're doing this. But when people do that and they set things up, that's the start. So like it's gonna be an incredible network. This planet's gonna be ridiculous one day, but I don't think we should expect it to work immediately. But I know what you mean.
Yeah, I know it's like we're this close
Very
to
close.
something killer. Will happen. Corey said, right on, looking forward to it.
Hell yeah, Corey.
Reggie said, now they need to have live music outside or something.
Corey? La Vega. Corey, got it. All right. They need to have what?
Live music outside.
Oh, Lord. Where?
Yeah.
I think you're probably right. I don't know. Why don't they? That's weird.
I mean, all the festivals used to be outside anyway.
Everybody gets all close.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Your friend, the group that's in the South, was it an outside?
I don't know.
Everyone was spread out?
I actually need to reach out and see what it was about.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Something about seeing them dressed up and ready to go on gave me a feeling of like, I don't know, it's like when this stuff happened, it was like that is over. I don't know, it hit so hard with all this stuff. You're in the middle of it, whether I acknowledged it or not in the moment. I think I put a period on all this stuff, that stuff. Even though I've got one booked coming up, it's just it was a weird, I don't know, it's a weird feeling I had when it was like,
It wasn't I wish that was just more of like okay, cool, do your thing.
no, I was very excited for him. I'm just thinking about myself. I was trying to picture my first picture coming back. I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm, you know what I mean? I was on such a continuous roll for so long. I've gotten a bit further down the road. It's interesting. I don't know. I imagine some will come back, but if it's that kind of thing. If you don't push, if you don't chase it, it won't. So we'll see. But I don't even know if I'd fit in a 4-button coat anymore. I feel like I've gained 100 pounds. Or lost. I don't know which way it's gone, but I feel like I would look fun. You know, in that picture when the Beatles put on their Beatles suits, like their Ed Sullivan suits, but they were in the Pepper years, and it just kind of looks burnt, and it's weird, good, like a good burn, because that's what they were trying to do. But when you're just looking at it, it looks burnt because they're like, like if you could have gone to them on that day that they were wearing the suits in '64 or whatever, and said, hey, here's you guys, and showed their age, and they just would have gone, oh my god, it's that feeling. I don't know. That's kind of what pushed me into the Dear John stuff anyway, was to kind of be more closer anyway to the age of the person that I was playing the part of. But it's a tough thing to pull off now, I think. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I do have one on the books though. It's funny when you don't do it for a while. It's happened to me before when I had went to Nashville, did something. I just thought, man, I'll never be able to do a Beatles show again. I bet I forgot how to do it. I wouldn't be able to do this or that. And then Jimmy Poe, y'all know Jimmy Poe, called me up one day and was like, hey, I got a show over here in Hendersonville or somewhere around Nashville. Can you do it? And it was like that day. I was like, okay, I'll do it. I went. I hadn't rehearsed any Beatles stuff in a long time. Neither had the other guys I was playing with. We probably had one of the worst shows you could ever imagine, and it's the most viewed Beatles video I've ever been a part of, like on YouTube. It's got, and people just jaking the hell out of it. Like, I'm like, well, I get it, because none of us even met each other before. We were all told to bring this thing or not that thing. So when we got up there, we were making chicken salad out of pieces of chicken shit. I mean, some poultry particles were involved. But yeah, that's how I feel right now. It's like, wow, it's such you feel so fortunate when you get to do it, but then when you don't do it for a while and you look back at it, it's like you get removed from it, because the community. I'm not around Beatles fans. I'm not around the music. I'm not around all the stuff anymore, and I'm around what's going on now. And yeah, is there a longing to get back into it? It just hasn't surfaced yet, because all this stuff's so serious. It's hard to go back to, hey, it's all over. What did we do all this for? Why did we stop? I guess maybe we were looking at the chart today, and you showed the spike, and now we're at about a plateau on the down bottom. It's interesting. I mean, I guess that's what the pandemic's like. I don't know. I never lived through one before that I can remember in this lifetime or another, but yeah. No, it just seemed like a big reset button for everybody, or like a pause or a comma. It's just something that, except for those that were essential and kept working through the whole thing, I imagine it's been a pain in the ass. Like having to change what you've been doing for however many years to suit this thing that's going to go away. So you change your whole system to suit a thing and then it disappears. But maybe it'll integrate in the new thing and go forward. I don't know.
Family House had said, I'm in.
Hell yeah, Abley.
Nowhere Man in the house says, hey, do you remember the user Victor Belmont? Yeah, I remember.
I do remember that.
Corey said his name was 3GS Freak a few months ago. He doesn't know if we remember or not, but he's a long-time watcher, mostly lurker, and he loves the streams. And he also was curious if we could add a road-facing camera as a picture-in-picture thing. And he said, make a donut go, I'll contribute.
We have talked about ways to do that on this phone. You know, we are streaming to you off of our cell phone, right? So we can do that, but it's like the 360. It doesn't work with this app. There's StreamYard, it does the multiple cameras. I haven't messed with that at all. I can't use two different cameras on this one at the same time, front and back. They took that ability away. So we haven't really figured out how to do it without
putting like a laptop and a whole
without all that.
system.
And from what I mean, everybody will tell me, oh, you can do that, get your laptop, put it on thing. But I've always said, after, you know, NeeNee said, we call these people, they say, oh yeah, it does have a cap, it won't be unlimited, which means it would stream as long. And randomly I turned on that IRL, there's a channel on IP2, it's like IRL Moments or whatever, but it was from a couple years ago, and it was Ice talking about this exact thing, more technically than you'll hear other streamers talk about it, and maybe not specifically, but it was apparent he had called someone and talked to somebody, and at that point it didn't exist. So, but now you're getting a hotspot in a laptop exists, but not unlimited data. Streaming it,
which is required.
Yeah.
Nowhere Man said he's taking videos that aren't his and uploading them as his own.
Well, now think about it though. We're sitting here telling them we can't do it when you and me watched Ham and Hannah, whatever, do it 2 years ago, a year ago. So it can be done. Unless they had, we didn't watch that regularly, so I couldn't tell you if they streamed for more than 30 minutes.
Well, I think he had a computer and everything.
Well, a laptop with an unlimited SIM card is what you're saying he had? So
yeah,
then that kind of goes in contrast with what's his name was saying. So I really just don't know is the thing. I wish we could figure it out. As close as I can figure it out is this. I just go real fast. I'm back. It's the road. I'm back. It's the road. I mean, if you squint and drink something, it might all blur together and look like we're both up there at once, maybe. Outside of that, I'm going to have to do some technical research. I never really got there. But, no, that's a good idea. And shout out to it. Appreciate you. That was a goal there for a while. We were trying to figure it out. And then we just figured out, oh, you can do it on other apps. We can't do it on Streamlabs. So.
He said, perfect.
Hell yeah, better than nothing. Scuffed double camera vision there.
Yeah. Especially the squinting is required. I guess. Another man said thoughts. Did you hear his dilemma?
No.
He said Richter Belmont's uploading videos as his own, but they're not his. Are they yours, Nowhere Man? Is that why you're bringing this up?
got people that clip and upload things from this channel. I mean, you know, I don't know what's the deal on that. I mean, you know, we've had people upload stuff we don't like. We got people upload stuff we do like. You know, I don't really worry about it because it's like, whatever. It's a big freaking internet. I guess it's just make sure that they're not claiming, you know, like if you post that same video, if it's your video, are you gonna get the strike? You know, so you gotta work that out. And it's specifically like when I wrote the Burger Planet tune, and I sent it to him. I had already posted the video, and then what he did was he put another video to it, but he chopped the song up and he moved something so that it wouldn't get, you know, just automatically flagged or struck by my channel. You know what I mean? Because it's the same content. And I'm not bitching. The things that make me happy on the internet, Burger Planet embracing the Welcome to the Burger Planet song, and he just re-uploaded it the other day. I love that. And let me talk for a second. Burger doing his music streams, those are some of the coolest little streams I've seen in a while. We watched one for a few minutes the other day. Creative, fun, 9 people watching. You know, it's probably 9 interesting people watching it. But I thought it was actually really good. So shout out to Burger. It was a good. The music stuff is super. What he's doing with his little setup, it's super cool. He's probably building. He's working out the kinks. Like pretty soon, he's Fellini and the soundtracker and everything all at once. You know, sooner or later. But out of all the things going on IP2 the past couple days, I thought his content was the most underviewed, but definitely the most interesting. I thought.
He definitely does not lack creativity.
No, boy, don't stop. You know, he's prolific with his stuff, whatever it is. So I was happy. But yeah, no, that tune that's kind of so Jake. Nowhere man. If that's what's happening, then you might have to chop your tune up and put it in a different order, or because I think you get like a time or two, you can say that, oh, that's my content, and if it doesn't work, YouTube's nobody's home working right now, so probably can't resolve any issues really. So
yeah, he said it was other YouTubers, and he let him know, but no response. But that he's claiming the footage as his own.
yeah, well, that's what the comment section is for. That's what everything like that's for. If somebody gives you if somebody puts it out on a buffet for you and you say this stinks, but you already been at the buffet, hey, all you can do is give a review. You watched this footage, you claim it's his. If you know it ain't, go ahead and throw the channel name and where it is and post it in there and say, hey, I don't know why you uploaded somebody else's footage, but explain it to me because I don't understand. It seems like that'd be a weird thing to do. And but he might say to you, no, this is within fair use because I only use this many seconds and blah blah. You know, I don't know.
I also know that he's pretty foreign, and maybe he just thinks it's supporting the. Yeah, who knows? Like what the intentions are. May not be.
Yeah, so it's not always negative. You know, actually, we've seen him be positive and negative in the same video. Remember, yeah, that cat, he uploads something, title one thing, and then after we all liked it, commented, then he changed the name to something negative. Like you said, rat motherfucker. But, I don't know, it is what it is. People do whatever they do. It's the internet, I wouldn't worry about it. Own nothing and just be happy to be here because it's just, you know, that is what it is.
Corey said, when you kids come to Vegas, I'll try my best to give you some hardware that might help you with hosting streams.
Oh, pretty cool. I don't even know what that would be, but that's awesome. I look forward to learning a little something there, Corey. Awesome. Hosting streams. What does that mean? Like,
I always picture that as a Twitch thing, but maybe YouTube doesn't. I'd have to look into it.
oh, is that what you're talking about? Like, well, we'll see. I was thinking like that.
Solomon's like, I'm behind on the times. Where's the husky?
He is with a guy named Northern Trail Dog. he is with a female dog that looks exactly like him. They're playing nonstop, and there's a bunch of other dogs here, and he's going to be like on a, look up dog scootering in trails and dog sledding in trails and all that kind of stuff. What he'll be doing. He's got purpose now. He's a dog with a mission. His mission, female dogs and sledding and scootering.
Good
Eat
mission.
food and rest. Pretty much what I think has happened though is he's sitting in that dude's lap all the time. Because he's a lap dog. He loves sitting in the lap. Y'all saw that.
Oh, and he
Trail
just
dog hit me up
leans
last
hard
night and said
on
he
you.
likes to sit on the lap. Yeah, okay, I know where he is there. 'Cause that's what he did. He
And the
doesn't move.
VOD survived, Solomon. It's like the last VOD on the channel.
So you can go
and
check
you
it
do
out.
have to kind of scroll through and you'll see drive. Oh, they're doing something. And that was the official handoff. You can see the other dog that...
Yeah, the VOD's pretty boring for like the first hour because I was trying to stream it so just he could see it like an unlisted stream, but he was already there, didn't have service. So I was like, we'll make it public. So about halfway through that VOD, it gets, figure out what we're doing with it. Yeah, he's a great dog. He went to the perfect spot. So that's all I can really live with is saying, man, that's why I'm not too worried about like right now because I know we were supposed to be where we were the other day. I know we were. And where we went today, I don't really know what that was about except just checking, looking.
Following the lead.
Yeah. Following a lead. But now it's we'll see, guys. We'll see.
Yeah, keep looking.
Keep looking. And it's Friday night. People would probably should be out partying tonight. But I think what she and I want to do is probably try to solve it. Figure it out. But we'll see.
Yeah, because as soon as we do, then
And this is where we were at
So
last
fun.
week when the dog came up. We're like, oh, cool, something to focus on other than what we've been focusing on. Let's just get all in this. And that was such a great experience. And so I'm going to stay open if things come up. But we've kind of got this going on in the background every day. That's what we're kind of doing is looking for a little spot, little bitty thing.
Laverne said, what did they name the dog? Toluca?
I believe that's how you pronounce it.
Toluca. That's Warrior of the Stars.
That's right.
Lauren said, oh no, someone else say in Discord again.
Dang it.
Lauren, I can't even look at him right now. I can't believe he just said that.
Lauren, it's not that big a deal. Lauren, it's just...
Lauren, we're a channel that says
There's
that.
way worse things you can say than dang it. We already went through this a few months ago.
Yeah.
Raven explained this about as good as a Raven could explain it, and that should be okay. Double G dang it.
Dang it.
It's okay. It's like saying
Hello?
ham sandwich. You wouldn't get mad at somebody for saying ham sandwich, would you?
I don't know, maybe we've never asked.
I wouldn't get mad at anybody for saying ham sandwich. But I have seen a man get upset about... I was talking to some old dude one time. I said, something about driving. I can't remember what it was. It's just one of these moments you kind of had to be there. It was something about a car, and I was like, man, it's crazy out there in traffic these days. Like, people on the cell phone or whatever it is. And he goes, the other day, I saw a man driving a car, and he was eating a sandwich. A sandwich. Like, that was just... So... It's kind of like the word dang it, Lauren. I feel you. Not that big a deal to me if a man's driving eating a sandwich. But to this guy, it was a big deal because, he drove up driving a Model T. Didn't have room, you didn't have time to hold sandwiches in those times. And anybody that did was an irresponsible driver. But these days, Lauren, saying dang it is like, it's not even PG-13, Lauren. It's like G.
Yeah.
Dang it. It's G-rated.
G-rated.
G-rated, Lauren. Double G dang it rated.
Jar said Jello,
dang
You
it.
said dang it.
Dang it, 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 dang it. There we go.
Dang it, dang it,
Dang it, dang it, dang, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang. All right, guys, it's over with. I think
Young and the dang it.
We're danging it. Young and the Dangits. The Double G Dangits going out for the reunion tour. The tribute years.
Laura in the house.
Laura's
Hey,
in the
Laura.
house.
She said, hi, happy dog, had a good night with new family. What's everyone involved? What everyone involved did warms my heart.
It was awesome, Laura. I'm glad you were there. It was a lot of fun. And Trail Dog's still been sending us pictures of me. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
God almighty, Luke. Lukey!
TGIF.
Thank God it.
I was just saying earlier. NeeNee said, what'd you say? I said, she said, bless you. And I was like, you got a Kleenex. Thank you, Loogie. I was thinking the same thing. That's how you get a Loogie. Appreciate it, Loogie.
Thanks, Loogie.
Shout out to Loogie, y'all.
Just a little bit too strong.
Dang it.
Dang it! Double G dang it! Hell yeah, Jar! Dang it! Ah! Oh, okay. Hell It's too late now, Josh. You done said it. You said it out loud.
She passed.
bed so strong.
They've all passed out. They're passed out. He's over there making out with somebody. Don't even say nothing. Give him a little time right now. Loogie, thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you, Loogie. Damn.
Gator Girl's in the house.
Gator Girl. How you doing, Gator Girl?
Let's see. I'm watching John. Oh.
We've been riding around today, Gator Girl. Young and NeeNee in the background for a while have been, just always looking for a parking spot somewhere we could, grab for a period of time anyway, somewhere we could raise complete and utter hell and have 4G service. So today we took a trip to Southern Illinois to look at just such a place, and it didn't work out. It was a beautiful place. Had a great little, very small price tag on it. It didn't have a drop of service on it. Couldn't even load an email, guys. Pretty pathetic. So, we've looked at a bunch of these things along the way, and that's how it got. I will.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would do that. I'll eat about any damn thing.
And Kathy was asking Northern, are you in love yet? And he's like, oh, big time.
Oh man, I cannot even imagine. My bud is just like living the dream right now. I got the dogs at his lap. But it's just too cool. That there was a female that did. What's the chances of finding another one of those things without a lot of hassle anyway? You know what I mean? So it was like, just like, boom, boom. And it was easy for the dog too. Like, we kept the dog. The dog didn't have any discomfort like through the whole thing. We kept the dog occupied, busy, and in shade and water. We did the best we could there for different breeding we're used to dealing with, for sure. Definitely different reaction. A whole lot smarter probably than dogs we've had. I don't know. He seemed really smart.
Just like a sharp eye.
It's challenging riding around with a dog that's watching planes and stuff, So, what do you see up there? What are you looking at? But
I even saw him looking up in trees for birds and animals.
it's snapping mosquitoes out of the air, watching them come across the room, and then.
We're gonna go left here.
All right.
Sputnik said, "Who's talking about me? You know I'm paranoid."
What's up, Sputnik? We just wrapped, guys. No more on that. He's here. But other than that, guys, yeah, he's here. So
Cousin Kenny wants to go back and visit the cool old people with the property and the pond full of fish.
we were so close to there today. We weren't quite there, but we were very close, and we did think about it. But why didn't we? I don't know. I think that spot where we were. They have, I think that was like a rare time, you know what I mean, that we could just go there and basically take over the extra yard of the house or whatever. I think most of the time it's occupied, so. But if another time comes up, we'd go back down there. They sure are nice people, man. And that's been the other side, and that, it might make more sense now. Why were you guys there? Because those guys, those two beautiful individuals ran a homestead there. Everything they had came off the property there. They were doing it all inside of about an acre. And they owned a lot more acreage around it, but that's when it was made clear to us a few things. The guy, there wasn't arguing with him on what's the best thing to do with chickens. You know what I mean? He wasn't open to things, or he wasn't vulnerable to wives' tales or old lore, because he'd been out there doing it, and so he knew. And so it's nice when you meet someone like that that's like, a lot of people tell you this, a lot of people tell you that, but I'll tell you this right here, and there was some good experience.
Experience versus, I read it on the internet and tried it once.
He said, girl next door wanted to grow organic chickens. I said, well, you can have some of our eggs then. And that's what happened, like everything got all, or not whatever it was, she was trying to grow some off of Pinterest, and this guy's been out there doing it for 50 years, and he knows how to grow stuff on the land, knows how to run it. it's just interesting. So we wanted to be grounded in the idea. I was raised kind of that way anyway in the country, but it'd been a long time since your old boy's been living in the country. So for us, it was kind of an exploratory mission. We were there to see what is two badass people that we respected, what did they do on a piece of property, and why does it work? And I think we cracked it. I don't think we mastered what they do in any way, but I think I understand what it is about that makes it work. And they have a Goldilocks spot. You know, it's got service, it's close enough to stuff, and they're self-sufficient. So it's interesting, and they're, I don't know if they're double our age, but they're not, they're not spry as we are, and they work 10 times as hard. And so it's more of a, and they explain some of that too. So there's no vacations, there's no this or that. So it kind of, that's what
right turn in less than a half mile.
Okay, that's what kind of brought us back from like going in over our head on something. This spray? Oh,
No, we got and Kenny said it was a refreshing, simpler.
So it was awesome, Kenny. But I mean, after we spent time with them, we kind of got the facts. Because before we went in there, me and Nee were talking about this whole idea, and we were like, "Well, wouldn't it be cool if we did this? We're gonna have to do. We have to." But the reality is, no. That's not what you do. You don't do anything on a piece of property and then take off and leave. You know what I mean? Which is what we would be doing. So it came clear to us there that, okay, what do you intend to do? What exactly are you after, and what do you intend to do with it? And we were able to focus our expectations out of it, and it occurred to us we're not really looking for to stay put forever. So it narrowed things real quick. As great as the homestead and all that sounds at this point in our life, I don't see us staying put in one place for a year.
Yeah, so to bring
all that
out
into
there.
it. So it was cool to see what they had going on, but it definitely was the reality check of like, oh, okay, yeah, they don't go anywhere, because if they do, things will kill their chickens, and this all takes tending to. It doesn't just, and it was nice to see like animals on a piece of property that had a purpose. That's a big thing. It's like a lot of this other stuff you see online or whatever. They got animals that don't have any. They're not doing it. They're just sucking up resources. You're not even eating. You're not doing anything. They're just there. So it was good to go somewhere where it was that, very focused for two people to live and to be able to help their community around them if people are on hard times. And that's kind of how they did. Pretty cool.
Be cool to be those people.
Maybe one day, but not right now. So what we figured was we'll look for a fraction of the size of something you have. Maybe not quite as in the Goldilocks zone, but somewhere where we can make a bit more noise, a bit more ruckus, because they were a little close to some people, just by the nature of how that area was laid out. So,
Trail Dog's going to be back. It's dinner time for everybody. But he also mentioned that at some point he'd like to build that hamster wheel.
Oh, wasn't that?
That
did you send
would
it to him?
be
Did
so
you showed
cool.
it that, didn't you? Or did
I don't
he show
know.
us that?
I'm not sure.
That hamster wheel was awesome,
Yeah, what's right?
right?
That thing was so cool. And the dog in the video, I mean, he was
Oh, it's killer.
non-stop.
That was our plan. If Trail Dog hadn't come along, we were going to put a hamster wheel on the back of this thing, have the dog run, tie that to some kind of generator, and try to fan dog, or I don't know how we could have powered this whole thing. We could have at least run the LED lights or something.
I'll turn this in. St. Lyle just tuned in. Says, hey, young and NeeNee. Hey, chat.
What's up, St. Law? How you doing? We are driving all over the place today, and you could rewind in the VOD to see what we did, and you just pretty much see me sitting here just like I'm sitting here for the last hour or however long it's been. We went and looked at something today, and it wasn't in a service zone, so there wasn't much of a stream for it. COVID-19. Okay, so I'll just leave it here. It's kind of the deal here, I guess.
It says the clearance.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. How do you, there's a sign or something? Maybe I have to do it there and then we'll grab it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Ooh,
John P. in the
nice to see
house.
you. Hey, what's up there, John P? How you doing? Good to be seen.
Hello.
It's hot ones out here, guys. This arm is 20 shades darker than this arm. I saw a picture of myself with nothing. This side of this arm is Didn't even look like mine anymore. Well, this will start getting clawed up. Getting close.
Raven Street says, where are you off to? I don't know.
We've been stumble bumming a bit. We went and looked at a potential spot that we could grab for a parking spot, like a permanent parking spot. Not a house, not a big thing, but just a super cheap little spot for an amount of time that we could do whatever we wanted to. That'd be recreational. So we just drove Southern Illinois. We just got back, and now we're kind of figuring out what we want to do, or we're getting close to getting back. I want to. 91. Wow. We're not KO. Yeah, that's right. We're not. I mean, we can do that. It's just, you know how it is when you're there, or any of that kind of stuff. Quiet times at 10 p.m. Do what? Quiet time. Quiet time. Those should be reserved for communities that are a certain age and up. It's just interesting. Quiet time. But yeah, I guess you get a lot of people that close. You gotta be quiet. But yeah, it's funny at night in some of those spots. So. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, you're right. They're real expensive.
That? Or you can go half and half on something.
I'm gonna go all in on that.
And then do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll work.
I think you get.
There you go, Pip. How you doing, Pip? Zed? Oh yeah, John P. Yeah, so it's Friday. Wow. Everybody's off work. Getting off work soon. Yeah, we went from Chicago to Minnesota, from Minnesota, Chicago to Southern Illinois. Almost went further south and turned around and started heading back towards Chicago for now. And that's about where you find us now. But we're Vanlife, so we're home. You know what I mean? For the time being, wherever we are. But we'll see. Let's see here. Yeah, hell yeah. Bicycle burger. That's right. Hell yeah. Ooh, that bicycle.
What?
Okay, at the place we went and looked at today, there was a vintage bicycle. It was perfect, Pip. Oh my God. There was a bicycle still sitting in the property. That actually, okay. Almost, I should have thought about that. You're right, Pip. I feel you 100%. Damn, no bicycle. Shit. Yeah. Man, we've gone from Macon, Georgia, to Seattle, Washington, to the tip of Michigan, to where we are now, through this whole thing. And I guess you guys saw this one. We got it new. This is the only antibacterial stuff we've used, really. And that's where we're at in it. And I use it every time I come back in the van, and every time I go and pump gas or done anything, come out of a restroom. And so far, we're still here. So remember what that was smuggler he was saying a couple months ago. What was that he was saying? We're all gonna die, I believe is what he was spamming in the chat. Yeah. Yep. Let's see here. Are the roads clearer than normal with all the madness going on? They were last month. Now it's insanity because nobody's carpooling. So now it's just utter hell. Traffic's going to be a shit show in Chicago. I don't even want to be anywhere close to Chicago, honestly. No one, carpooling's fucked. So it's the worst possible case scenario for traffic upcoming, I think. A traffic apocalypse is what I'm predicting in your city. And in mine too. Yeah. Hell yeah, Phil. Make sure I don't miss anybody. If you're out there and I missed you, just say hi to here when we're back. Same here, London to sell now. Yeah. It's wild. Yeah, we noticed it coming back in yesterday. We're like, oh fuck, this is really brutal. I would say avoid big cities for this kind of stuff. At least driving, trying to park somewhere. It's probably gonna be a night run. Tonight, we'll see. All done.
Yeah, give her about 10 minutes. I can put it
I wanna play a song for you. What a damn pool, and it's too small for my ass. Damn!
Dang.
Play all the two here, let's see. Yep.
Legally, you got to legalize it. All right, well, this is the tune that unauthorized authority banned from the radio station. But I know them can't ban it right here.
Tennessee.
Don't criticize it.
Or even decriminalize it.
Yeah.
Legalize it, yeah. And I will advertise it.
Right, Luke.
Some call it tampering. Some call it some call it marijuana. Some of them call it ganja. Never mind, you got to legalize it. Don't criticize it. Legalize it, yeah.
Waiting on some food. Where you going?
They said they should buy land with mortgage.
No payments. We got enough already. Cell phone, we're good. Or at least not yet. Not yet. But yeah, you're probably right. I don't know.
I guess there we go. A little more, but this was
No, we just don't want. It's not a. This is for this. You know, that's what it's for. Well, we're ready to do it today too. I mean, we went down there ready, and it just couldn't get service, so we said, nah, yeah, dang it.
And believe me, you walked every inch, like here, no, here, no, here.
We tried everywhere on that damn piece of property. Everywhere.
What's up, Tech One?
Yo, what's up, Tech One? Hell yeah, Peter Tosh in the house.
It's privilege.
And you're probably right. Here, they got a thing called a reverse mortgage. And what that is usually you buy those from people who had an illustrious career in acting, but now they're close to the end of their life, and they're picking up what ad work they can. So they go into selling things like reverse mortgages and things like that. And some people say that's a privilege too. I mean, I don't know.
Your job, Cousin Young, if you choose to accept it, is to find us decent parking at the shore or the mountains. But where we can cut loose, if we put it out there, maybe it will magically appear.
We're putting it out there right now. That's what we're putting out there. We're ready. We're ready. Between the parameters of what I've described, we're ready to go. But now, if it gets to August, then it's going to be a game changer. The band will have to locate anything by then because then the cold weather's coming, and we can probably move to other songs. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Good God Almighty, the Ravens 3!
A couple of beers at the next stop.
Damn, hell yeah. Thank you, Ravens 3. Here we go. Legalize it. Yeah. I will advertise. Hold on, let me. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. I know exactly what song to play here.
Couple of beers.
Thank you very much, Ravens 3.
Kenny said, inspired by Chip Matooth.
So I'm sorry out there.
Long neck bottom, go my hand. And jukebox don't stop.
Thank you very much, Ravens 3.
Yeah.
Your job, should you accept it? Okay, got you now.
She won't understand. Long neck bottom, let go of my hand. And ball the mirror on the wall, go stare at someone else. Don't show the world the fool I am. Just keep it to yourself. Long neck bottom, let go of my hand. Won't you box down, stop playing that song again? There's a girl at home who loves me. You know she won't understand. Long neck bottom, let go of my hand. Let go.
What's up, Supercell? Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Here, girl.
That spot seems underneath my feet everywhere I turn. All the walks right out of them swinging doors. That's a step I just can't learn. Long neck bottle, let go of my hand. Have you box down, stop playing.
Guards is badass.
There's a girl at home who loves me. You know she won't understand. Long neck bottle, let go of my hand. There's a girl at home.
Josh AK, what it do?
You know she won't understand. Long neck
Take on, Zach.
let go of my hand.
I think it's 480, so I don't have poop pulls in 480. Definitely.
Alright, we are fizzled.
Let go of my hand. Thank you very much, Ravens 3. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it very much. Long neck bottle. That's right. He's in the house. Josh AK, how you doing, bud? All right, it's about to be a beautiful thing. They make trees over here, do they? For shade. Keep all the trees short enough so you can't use them for shade. Prune them. Dang it. Get more shade out of a telephone pole. I got a buddy who's about as skinny enough to get some shade in a telephone pole.
Timing. It's
Really?
walking right up.
Damn.
And I was like, oh, that one's me.
Nice, nice. Let's do it. Where do you want to go? This ain't exactly the coolest, but it is what it is. Actually, let's pull out of here for sure. We'll start eating it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start moving. You good to move?
Yeah, I was gonna see if
Yeah.
they all look rough.
Yeah, we'll just look right.
Okay.
See a tree. I'm gonna go under it.
What's up, Santa Claus? Have you and Young thought about drawing artwork on the inside of the van?
We have, and funny enough, the top of the ceiling is kind of like a dry erase board, but we just haven't really done it. I don't know why. We're always cleaning it, drawing on it yet.
I guess I don't know, yeah. It's tempting because it's like a big white canvas, but I kind of like how it's plain and white, and when the LEDs are on it.
We're so
reflects
dirty
so
that it's just
beautiful.
nice to look at this white surface sometimes. It seems so, put some Windex on it and it's like, and we look in the mirror and we go, all right, how about,
Josh is enjoying his day off.
Josh, that
And he
is,
said, what about a shady spot by the river?
I know.
Lefty Beetle! Call,
What's up, Lefty Beetle? How you doing?
What's up, T. Davis? Happy Friday.
Let go. That'll work. There's the only shady spot in the lot.
Literally
The only shady
one.
spot in the lot. How about that? And they just pull out and
Works
let us
for
in.
me.
How about them? Just can't get too far in, but that'll work. Hell yeah, we're in the shade. Nice.
Shade gang.
Shut her down.
Yeah.
Cool.
This for a little air.
Well, there you go. You too.
Supercell and Lefty like, where the heck are you? We don't even know what state you're in.
Yeah, we're in Illinois. We're in Illinois. We were in Chicago this morning. Then we were in Southern Illinois just a while ago, and now we're about a good ways back up. And yeah, we went today. Lefty went looking at a little. We're just gonna call it the content zone. That's what we'll call it. We're looking for.
The CZ.
It's between a certain thing, you know. It's a very, very cheap, of which we've seen several, but it's a recreational spots, just some little, piece of land somewhere that's not too big, not too small, but has cell service on it, and for what purpose. I mean, we make fire, we can do all kinds of crazy shit. Not looking for it to pass perk tests, not trying to get, building permit, all that kind of stuff. Just something that we're only spending enough on it, so then after this summer, it's like, just get rid of it or whatever it would be. But see, now the summer's it's going on, so that's what we kind of knew. Is like, well, if we make it to August, then gig might end up starting gigs by then. Probably need to be closer to a city anyway, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, PB is hot as hell. RC Buddy said, looking at you, my wife and I bought out. We're on our way out soon to hit the road. So they went to Vanlife. You have a freaking blast, RC Buddy.
Get ready. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. You lit the thing on your like that's what is that thing? What do they call that thing? The you got a piece of dynamite. You lit the fuse. You just lit the fuse on life. Is she and I together for a long time? These past 2 years are some of the most memorable times because of how constantly you're alert. And at first, that sounds like the downside to all of this. Like, I just want to relax in my home. Man, 6 months will fly by in your home. Not in van life. 6 months don't fly by at all. You want to enjoy every minute, and I'm happy to hear that. Congratulations, both of you.
That's really exciting. So
Good
thank
communication too to be able to pull that off. That's cool.
you.
Unless he just came home with a band and said, "Oh, honey, guess what?" But no, it sounds like they talked it out, and you know, it's like who said that? Chris Roger. I can't remember who said it, but if you're into it, she's got to be into it. Basically, is the bottom line with that whole thing. So that's
Lefty
awesome.
said, showing your channel to a friend, talking about content.
Hello there. Well, this is hello, friend of Lefty Beetle. This moment, you've caught me at a we call this a no content zone here at the moment. We're just eating, talking, chatting. But usually, if you'd have tuned in at any other time, I'd be climbing up on top of these buildings, rappelling down off the side, throwing flares and stuff, getting the building circled by police, and
He does those
I don't know, all the time. And that's, you know, that's mild content on this channel usually. We might do something crazy tomorrow, though. I mean, really out there. But for now, we're just going to eat a little sandwich, you know. But hello, any friend of Lefty's is a friend of ours. So, much love. Hope you're having a good one.
Oof, Ruby's got 87 degrees in southwest Ohio.
Where are you at that?
I got one.
You've already ate it.
There's one more. Lefty said, shout out to sliced bread.
Hell yeah. Sliced bread rules. And rice.
Supercell said, I hope y'all are able to get some shows in before the second wave starts.
I mean, yeah, I'm booked in August, but that's all. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like this is something I'll do time to time now, and I don't know, it's weird. It's like such a weird time for the music business. There's a lot of types of gigs now, so step back and look at it. As where before, I was able to, the landscape's changed. So doing the same thing might not be smart. We'll see.
Kenny said, are y'all opposed to skydiving for content?
NeeNee's done it before. I've done bungee jumping head first, but never
The
skydiving.
trickiest part would be to see if there's
Service.
service at 13,000 feet in the air. Maybe there is, you know, I don't
And
know.
then the rules, I mean, would they let you, you know?
Well, what they would do is, you, like when I went, you could pay somebody to fly with you, and then they film you. So maybe, or you still have to pay, but they're holding your camera, you know. Oh no. Vagabond still likes the Van Doors idea.
Really?
Me too, Vagabond. And Lefty thinks he has a show in July, but that's if the area stays open.
I hope it works out, man. Is that Mexico or something? I hope that works.
Kathy's still caught on the sliced bread. She's like, T. Davis like, oh my god, I'm scared of heights. Skydive.
Local, cool. Hell yeah, dude. I gotta get out there and see you when you do that, or one of these times. Not maybe that time, but sometime.
Thank God for that breeze.
Elvis Travels, Vanlife channel in Chicago. Don't see him live much in the day here lately, have you? What does that
Always
mean?
At night.
What does that mean? Where is he in these hot summer days? He wouldn't be inside, would he? No, he wouldn't do that. At least Marie wouldn't be parked somewhere. Nah, that's not wouldn't be happening.
See you, Lefty.
Peace, brother. Holla. The whole bird nation.
Yeah, Elvis just sitting in some air conditioning right now. Wasn't me.
Just an acre somewhere in the country where it's quiet. With some shade tree. Dang it, T. Davis.
I was expecting for the road rage to begin. You cut me off, motherfucker.
What's coming?
Supercell said the content's gonna be crazy in Tulsa tomorrow.
Tulsa? Weather. How long would it take us to get there? Are you going?
It's crazy in Tulsa today. Oh, is there like a
Supercells, maybe. I don't know.
Supercell? Is it like a weather thing, or is it like a more protest
thing? Bird leaves. Bird leaves. Hell yeah.
Aww. What a cool connection.
That's really cool.
Oh,
I'm starving, yo.
Trump rally.
Oh, really?
Okay. Supercell said storms have been dead so far this year.
It's coming, isn't it? One day.
I was. Does it happen where sometimes they're delayed in the year? Like normally, May and June are big seasons, but this year for some reason it was September. Or just kind of like, nah, you don't get them, you don't get them.
What was the one in Illinois? It came at a weird time of the year.
Yeah.
F5. What month was that? Like August or something?
Yeah. T. Davis said storms, twisters, they've been calm in Texas too, knock on wood.
Wow.
Less clouds, less storms. Ruby Cat said, my girlfriend calls fishing poles fish sticks.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Popeye says, have you seen Tornado?
Me and NeeNee, I can say that we saw a tornado. Me and NeeNee used to live on this hill. Last place we lived in Nashville. And from about 40 miles away, probably, or 20 or so, we saw a tornado go. You remember that? It had no weather. We had a nice day where we were, but we could see it. It was,
because we were so high up.
We're high up.
And when we were in Branson, we saw the starting of one where the clouds were actually starting to twist, and in other, you could hear the alarms going off in other towns, but it never fully formed and dropped.
Yep.
But mostly I just remember being in a basement growing up.
Arizona Iron Worker, how you doing there?
But never saw it.
Popeye.
Supercell said tornado area seems to be shifting further east towards Mississippi and Alabama. Kansas and Oklahoma is getting more warm, dry air. Might be global warming playing a factor.
Good to see you, Arizona.
What's up, Arizona?
Popeye, that's wild.
2 on the highway, whoa. Right outside your house, dang. Kenny said 3 tropical systems so far. Maybe moisture's getting sucked up. Okay.
Tidal waves and tornadoes, big ones, F5, those are, that's worrisome. Troubling. But, you know.
Wouldn't want to be near a tsunami. Nor hurricane.
My brother made a shirt when we were younger. It said, "I surfed Hugo," right after all that happened. Hurricane Hugo. Anybody remember that one? Oklahoma. What's up, Northern Trail Dog? Garth and Urban Bread enjoying this set of. Hell yeah, that's awesome. They're watching you close, I bet. Like,
Ooh, we want what he got.
that's one dog you're not going to beat in a staring contest.
Golden eyes. Superzo's bucket list to go hurricane hunting outside his realm. Yeah, that seems a little riskier. Significantly riskier.
Well.
Ugh, you're getting full now. That was good.
It's hot. Eating
Yeah.
hot food and it's hot.
Yeah.
Good though. That 4 when you were a kid. Damn, I am Coyote. That's crazy. What was that? I bet that was wild. Yeah, seriously, T. Davis. It's awesome. It's cool. They're probably watching him right now. What's his name? Toluca.
Tuka.
How you say it?
Taluk, it's like Talok. Everyone thought it was Toluca, but it's not. It's
Talik.
Taluk.
Talik. Talik. Want some chicken? So, just kidding. Can't have any. We'll torture him through the live stream. That's funny.
Tornado PTSD. Damn.
Yeah, I would too. Okay. I think I ate enough of that. There you go.
Oh, that was good. I hadn't had Chinese in a minute. Are they getting a storm Monday, Supercell? I think I saw. Maybe it's just not, probably a little one. But it seemed to be enough to knock the temperatures down a bit. Okay, let's see what the fortune will be. Crack it, commit. You will be awarded a great honor. What? No lucky numbers?
Dang it.
Dang it. A slight chance of a severe one Sunday.
Serpse Ednarp. Monsieur Glob. Eiffel. I can't really read that. What does that say?
Approach life with bold enthusiasm.
That's right. That's
As
exactly
if you
why
don't
we're.
already.
That's exactly why we're about to take a nap. Bold enthusiasm. I love it. I love who comes up with these things.
I have not seen the new ad. No.
I'm kind of curious.
I'm also kind of
Got
curious.
a drag, baby? Or you do?
I better, or else this is gonna get ugly.
All right, here he goes. He's doing that thing again there. Let these folks go.
Yeah. Two minutes long on YouTube. Did we find out why you aged so badly, though?
I don't. She keeps coming in here saying that every other day. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe we have. I don't know. But it's nothing I feel like talking about. I talk about something I can do something about. But I don't know.
Ah, held it.
That's right.
I just figured
Don't
she
challenge the
didn't
beat.
have any makeup on or something. Seriously, I guess Tulsa's having a curfew tomorrow. Sure to be riots. Damn. Mark Miller in the house this afternoon, Young and NeeNee.
What's up, Mark Miller? How you
We
doing?
got Cassandra's tasty feet.
What's
Where
up,
to,
Cassandra?
bugaboo?
Man, we just fucking we're noodling around right now. I don't know what we're even. We went down to Southern Illinois today to look at a content zone, and it didn't have service, and so.
Wow, Petey, really?
What do you say?
He says it's not gray, Chris. It's vegan green hair dye gone wrong. And he assumed. Wow.
Okay, guys.
Okay, all right.
Little vegan hair dye.
All right.
Vegan hair dye.
Soy-based dyes are a nightmare. Chris Jackson wouldn't know because he does have makeup vlogs and tutorials.
It's tough to
Trust his
figure what
judgment.
would age us. Riding around in the van for 2 years, smoking all the time, just not getting much sleep. I mean, I imagine that might have something to do with it.
Mark
just be
Miller
living.
just got off the road,
But hell yeah, Mark. Welcome home. Welcome home.
and now and later is looking for Bart Simpson.
He was first. What's up, Mark? Now and later. He's gone though for right now. He got other stuff to do. He goes around. He's first everywhere. I figured that out. I went on to I think I counted the other day. I went to 72 live streams, and Bart Simpson was first in all of them. So I thought he and I were making like a emotional and getting close to each other. He's just always first. That's what he does.
Oh, he says he's here. He's here.
I wouldn't have said any of that if I'd known he's in here. I like talking behind people's back. I can get away with it a lot better. I'm sorry about that, Bart.
Popeye said, "Where are you headed now, Alaska?"
Let's do it. Let's go to Alaska. Oh, I don't know where we're heading right now. We're gonna probably get somewhere. Is that this road? This road.
Kind of weird. Yeah, it's got these strange grooves in
I
it.
gotta get off this.
Hello, Penny River.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, we need to Buster Roger at
Okay.
if that's
I can do it. I mean, yeah, it might be a good time to do that, actually. 'Cause start pulling fucking.
Run, lady, run. She didn't even look this way. She just went across the road.
She don't hurry. She don't hurry.
It was like somewhere cool, hopefully, to get through the summer.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with something. Probably not today though. Not gonna be anywhere cool. I'm gonna wait for this shit to die down.
Penny says, "Sorry I lurk all the time. Never comment.
Hey,
Thought
Penny.
that was a nice time too."
Hey, it was an awesome time. Hey,
Penny, we're glad you're here. Whether
Thanks for
you
being here,
chit-chat or
Penny.
not.
much love. The hot one in Illinois today.
God.
Man.
Have you been around a transformer when it blew?
Oh yeah, I stood right next to one time. Not good.
Zombie Andy Kaufman. Hey guys,
What's
missed
up,
you
Andy?
all. Hope you're good.
We're doing all right, man. Today's a hot one out here.
Yeah,
We kind of have already done our thing for the day. I'm kind of sitting here thinking probably just start looking for somewhere to park, which isn't too terribly exciting, I realize, but we kind of, this morning was our content. There's just not service there, which was unfortunate because we were going there to stream it, and it was, didn't have service. So.
Good luck. Around here, they always say, Moon River.
Yep. River. That's a joke. He's tired as hell, but works every time. That's funny.
Chris said that's what aged him.
Yep. Pretty
Love
much,
will
guys.
age the shit out of you.
What did?
Love.
Love, it will. Boy, it sure will.
So, sweating.
I feel like you and I are wanting to say like places we should go. We're not gonna say it because we're on stream, but we don't really have a plan yet to just say, hey, go to this spot or this spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The logistics. So either gonna mute for a while or let's just restart in a little bit once we get a plan together. Because we're probably 40 minutes out.
Yeah. We're supposed to, we could make a Roger coming up.
Okay.
Want to
But-
check out that one spot we were at before. We'll be here. Andy says, I might message you sometime soon, young, and gotta talk to you about something.
Feel free to. I don't believe I accept messages anymore on Discord. I think I'm done with that. So you have to hit me on Young Hines Music on Twitter or Young's Vlog on Instagram.
Yes, but you're welcome to have a link anytime.
I hope all's well. So we.
Straight on. Not that, no.
Called those people here line up.
Only go left here.
Yep. 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 All right. I think the wisest thing to do. I think we're gonna come up with something to do. I didn't really know the drive would go this quick. We'd already be getting in sight, but we need to kind of pick where we're gonna go. And the only way we're gonna do that is if she and I sit here and start talking about where we want to go, which involves names and addresses and all these things. So much as I hate doing this, chopping a VOD up in the middle of the day, I think I'm gonna, just because she and I will just drive around aimlessly if we don't talk. So we're gonna figure it out, pull out a map, and see what else we can get into. Let me see real quick here.
Thank you, Loogie.
The Ravens 3, hell yeah. Lorena, thank you very much. Loogie, appreciate it.
Jacob.
Shout out to Jacob, always. And welcome to the channel, everybody that's new here. We'll be back here in just a little bit. We're gonna figure out something to do because right now, I don't want to have not a good answer for you guys. We're just gonna be driving for a little bit. I'll be back. See you in I don't know, a couple.
In
We'll
a
figure
little
out
bit,
something.
yeah, Buggy for Bats. We're gonna stream this evening.
I'm gonna stream this evening. It's just right now. I really am hold you guys hostage in this car with me while I'm not paying attention to chat, trying to figure out where to go.
Yeah. Not that way.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just go.
Love you guys. We will catch you very, very soon. And take care of each other. Peace.